Hey, Xanthi. Good morning. Yes, you are on the go. Thank you for popping in and listening nonetheless. I hope the information I gave you yesterday was useful. More than happy to talk about the experience I'm having with that. The mastermind program. A little bit of coffee this morning. Get into it, huh? Let's just go. Happy Sunday morning, everybody. It's never really well. It may be a happier Sunday morning for me this morning. Um, because one of my coworkers who, I don't want to say I didn't like him, but he's not the kind of coworker you want. Hopefully, good luck to him in his next endeavor. He's got another job somewhere else. Just wasn't the right fit, really, where he was at, and just say the best of luck. He's gone, so that's another position open at where I work. That also means a little more work thrown on everybody else. I gotta fix a little wonked. Okay. On top of that, we still do not have a creative services director. So that's another position that is what I was told was hopefully be filled Wednesday. They will announce something Wednesday. Creative Service Director oversees our whole department, which includes the promotions department, which does the promotions for the news and the station as a whole, which I play a big part in. They also are over the commercial production side, where they produce commercials for clients, local clients. I also play a part in that because I am the graphic artist for the station. We also have all our station affiliate, promotions and spots and stuff run through our department. We have a gentleman that kind of handles that. And then we have what's called special projects, which for the most part handles longer form segments. We usually do a show. We were doing shows like an agriculture show for a while. We had done another travel show for a little bit, but for some reason we're not doing these shows, which is out of a big opportunity to do that. But yeah, so the creative services director had 3 people in the running for it. I was in the running, but I dropped out. It's corporate work, and they always want to save money. They want to save money. So one of the ways of saving money is wait till somebody leaves and then cut the pay. And again, one of the reasons I'm so hot and heavy on this, Xanthi, is I want to be my own boss. I want to get out of this, get out of the corporate world, and be my own boss. Make my own content. You know, provide a service to people that I can make money for me. Make a living. Provide something of value. And I don't know if you were able to watch the lives, the stream with Nick Nimmin, Roberto Blake, and David. It was phenomenal information, and if you could catch the replay on that, I would seriously do that, especially you, Xanthi. It was live yesterday, so there should be a replay on it today. And they did talk a lot about, you know, the idea of how do you be successful, right? I mean, how you know, and that's what you and I are looking for. We want to be successful in these ventures, you know, at minimal risk to ourselves, and it's just kind of what David talks about. We just need to do it, right? Just need to do it. Do these 6 months. Do the 6 months. Create 100 crappy videos, right? That you can go back and watch, and then turn around and improve. I've created 1 or 2 crappy videos so far. This week, that changes for me. I am familyless at the moment. My kiddo, who just graduated from high school last week, congratulations, kiddo, is at her grandparents, her mother's grandparents. My beautiful girlfriend Tara and her daughter went to visit her aunt down in Florida for a bit of a vacation. I'm a bit sore about that, you know, of leaving me behind. But okay, you know, it is what it is. And I can't stop her. She's an adult woman. Same thing with my kid now. Can't stop my kid from doing anything they want to do. They're adults. They're adults now. But I own the house. So yeah, I'm old codgety kind of guy. My house, my rules. So I'm familyless. So that means I have nothing but time after I, you know, input my 8 hours to the corporate overlords. I have nothing but time the next week to create content. So that is what I'm going to do. If David could, you know, Impartial Geek could stop distracting me with live streams. I don't know if you missed the live stream last night, Xanthi. I don't think you were on. Yeah, it was later for me, so it must have been like really like in the middle of the night for you, or early in the morning. I don't know. It's, you know, I can never remember. It's like afternoon for you now, but it's morning for me. But it was fun. He streamed on Twitch doing the usual, you know, hey, I'm going to do some work. And Worked on a few fun things for ambassadors and mods. Not gonna. If you already know, then great. If not, I am not going to say. Gonna leave it as a surprise. Jason, good morning, sir. Good morning to you. I'm once again going to mess around with creating some overlays. Yes, understood. I mean, what? Yeah, it was like 11 something, I think, by the time we ended it. But it was fun. I had fun. Okay, I don't want to get too much in the weeds on the logo thing there, Jason. So, I will certainly replicate what you currently have, but for me, not like that. And that URL is just we're just going to say whatever URL you ever come up with. That's a great place to put it, when you're putting it with your logo. Yeah. And I mean that's the configuration. Coming from a branding standpoint, that's it. You don't change the size of the state. You don't change the size of the text. You can certainly use, want to, you can use that by itself. Even go you can even go that. I mean, right there, yeah, right there. You've got kind of a horizontal version. You got a vertical version, horizontal. horizontal with a URL once you get that going, or, whatever, and then a nice kind of logo, iconic, bug that can be placed, whatever. I could go fancier, but then that does start to cost you money. I could do a lot more, but I mean, for you, a conservative is not the right word, but you want something that feels solid. Your business is not gaming. Again, I'll go back. If we go back to your other stuff, that's as edgy as I would get with thing, because if you think about it, I mean, you're Midwest merchandiser, and it's all about selling stuff and packaging and all that kind of stuff, and right? I mean, and so you've got this ripped, torn look because everybody loves ripping that box open to see what they got, right? To find what that new thing, that vintage, collectible or whatever. Man, it's about ripping that box open, to see what's in it. It's rushing to the door when the doorbell rings and tearing open that package for that great new t-shirt or item that, that the delivery guy just delivered to your door. So the ripped part of it makes sense to me for the brand. Does that make sense? Awesome. Too many people, at least, and look, I'm just a dude. I'm just a dude getting into this, but I see too many people, and I'll give my unvarnished opinion. I see too many people trying to make, their brand this kind of, especially if they're going to do content creation or live streaming, but it's not even game related. They fall into this, let me go grab the cool little cartoony icons, of my face. Let me go, let me have this really great looking, and again, I've got a couple of different overlays that I've tried out, and I found one that I felt fit my personality. That's not my final one. That's just got me up and going. I've got other ideas that I'm going to do for it. But I thought about getting like the cartoony kind of little, thumbs up, everything. There's nothing wrong with them, but it depends on what your business and your brand is, right? So far too many people try to kind of dilute their stuff with what's going on the younger crowd's streams and content. I could probably go to most of the content creators, influencers, and probably a lot of them don't have that kind of the cartoony look or feel, at least that I've noticed. Now there are some personalities that lend itself to that. I mean, David's has a certain he has a certain personality that works for that. I mean, partial geek. his branding works into that. But then he's teaching the art of live streaming and content creation. Whereas, it's like you're going to be doing something, like you. I love there's a specific look and feel you want to go for, right? You want to build your brand that you know what you're doing when it comes to finding items that you can resell. I mean, and that's what you do, from what I understand, is you're going to go around and look for items of value to be able to turn around and sell online, right? And what David did yesterday with his camera, right? When he took his camera and started going around his room and showing stuff, that's exactly what you're wanting to do, right? And so it's a matter of finding that a data plan that is affordable for you to be able to take your camera and a hotspot and go around and do that if you're going to stream it online. That sounds really fun. I'm gonna hide these. Again, thanks for popping in, hanging out Sunday morning. Sunday morning stream. Got up early, took care of the dogs. That's the one thing I'm left with, taking the dog. I'm taking care of all the dogs. That's okay. They're good puppies. Oh, that's a bit two-tone there. Yeah. Fix that. Well, both of them. All of that. The same black. I'm not a leader in the retail industry, whoever you are, and you keep sending me these things. I don't need them. I don't want them. I am not a leader in the retail industry. I wish I was a leader in the retail industry, right? Not a leader. I'm not a leader in the retail industry. Alex, welcome, sir. How are you this Sunday morning? Congrats again, once again. I hope you're healing up fine to that, slight flesh wound that you got from training. It's okay, man. It's okay. Let's see, Vert logo. Again, if you're ever working in Photoshop, anything with layers, take the time to name your layers something that is recognizable, so that you don't just have layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and object 1, object 2, object 3. Another 2-day class next weekend. Well, good luck with the training, and stay safe. Dr. Energy. How are you this morning, sir? Everybody grab your cups of coffee, take a quick sip. Dr. Energy from BU Network. Facebook Live. Alex from the Politics Show. We have Midwest Merchandiser. Also, Xanthi is on headphones. Say hello to Xanthi. He's doing stuff. Have family stuff. Oh, yeah, she does love you, man. Yeah, I get very disappointed if anybody goes to Starbucks and then comes back to the house and did not bring me a triple venti mocha. It's like, yeah, very rude, very rude. You may not be able to hear you, or I think she's listening, but not able to chat or text there. So, but Dr. Energy says hi, Xanthi. In case you're listening, in case you get a chance to get on a keyboard somewhere. Anybody else lurking? Probably not. I mean, no. I do have. I have just regular coffee this morning, just some Folgers Black Silk. There we go. There's Xanthi. But yeah, it is a poor substitute for a triple venti mocha for me. That this is true. Oh, shopping. So yes, if you want to learn how to be a content creator, check out the creatorsguild.app. Join us at the Creators Guild. And check out the Creator Toolkit. At the Creators Guild, you'll find folks like Xanthi, like Joe Energy, Joe Dr. Energy. Sorry about that. Joe Dr. Energy and Alex from the Politics Show. Alex is an ambassador, one of our newest ambassadors. You'll also run into great guys like Midwest Merchandiser, who's also an up-and-coming content creator. He's getting there. He's got things going. You can catch Joe Dr. Energy along with his co-host Rara on Facebook Live at the BU Network. And if you want to post in there what times your events are, feel free to. The Politics Show, Alex and Danny. Also, Alex, post when your regular shows are in the chat. Feel free. Also, Xanthi does WordPress tutorials. You can catch her live on Facebook. You sound like a cheesy radio host right now. I learned how to do that by watching Dr. Energy. I am now more confident in the way I speak. Because that's the sort of stuff Dr. Energy does. with Rara, they talk about how to be a better speaker, a better presenter, how to be more confident. Ooh. Well, no, we want sales to go up, Xanthi. We want sales to go up. So I'm kind of working on Midwest merchandise through me some of his assets, just so I can play around because I'm creating a better template system for myself to create a just standard overlay packages, much like we've already created for the there's been created for the guild, free assets. I'm also working on countdown timers, some animated countdown timers. That's kind of in my wheelhouse because I mainly do motion graphics these days. I want to put a white color overlay on this logo there so that it stands out. But then I also want to ghost it a bit. I always forget that you need to go in. Layer style. There we go. Wanted to cut laying in there. You want to see all the wrinkles, dirt wrinkles, like the ones that are growing on my face. I shaved a little bit. I know it's not as drastic as Impartial Geek when he shaved, but I did shave because for me, I just start kind of looking like the guy that hangs around on the corner. Not a good look. It's not a tumor. Get to the chopper. I do the worst nigger impression. I hope everybody's having a good Memorial Day weekend. Once again, I'm going to ask you to take the time to, remember what Memorial Day is for. I'm not saying don't go out and have a good time with your friends, family, and everything, but our U.S. military service men and women around the world have sacrificed a lot, and some sacrificed all. Some have gave all. Some have not come home. That is what Memorial Day is about. And being a veteran myself, I just ask that people just take a moment and remember that a lot of the things we should be thankful for in this country gave their lives for. like that, but I still want it to just be a hint, right? We want it to be a hint. Because here's the thing, Jason, you want to put some stuff over this. Maybe this one you're going to put like, maybe some information about something, about anything. I don't know what this music is. Or where it came from. Well, yeah, it's one of those things you could create several scenes, with this. And that would be one thing you could put there is buy me a coffee info. Realistically, what I will give you is, scene like that maybe, and then you can use that as your. Is that Stream Beats? Because man. It does not. It started playing something. I hope it's Stream Beats, but thanks for letting me know. I'm gonna switch to another playlist just to make sure. Just to make sure. I think I turned off my repeat stuff on my playlist and it switched to something else. But good, yes. I had my rock out Stream Beats playlist up, and I don't think I put repeat on it. So nothing like something accidentally playing, and then you come back next day and your whole channel's gone. But the idea is really Midwest, Jason, is to give you some elements to work with, give you elements to work with. Are you using OBS, right? OBS and Stream Elements, or what are you using? Give me the rundown of your setup again. I'm sure you told me that brings to mind. That's probably what I can do is do a client, create a client survey of what someone is using that I can refer to to know what platforms they're using and how to create the elements that they can use. I use OBS and Stream Elements. I'm going to try to get into vMix. I can't do Ecamm because I'm not a Mac guy, but you're a Mac guy, Jason. Yes. Yeah, the lo-fi now is, white lie. Thanks, Dr. Energy, for that info. Because I was like, oh, shit. And Alex can you get a new Mac also? At least I saw where you had to run out and get a new one. New one, or at least another one, right? everything. 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 One black. Art object. Or the little kill. The flattened one. I want the quick. Date. Total black. That's the CMYK black there. That's black. Blackest black. What the? There we go. Gotta make sure I've got it on the right blending mode. As I would say, derp a derp. A little bit of a derp. Mask fade out. Hurt that one. Take that one. Clean. Gonna duplicate our little red background there. Hit it again. Wait. Because it's a smart object, I can increase the size of it. It's set apart from the background. That's exactly what it was. There. Want to make a copy of it. There we go. Making a copy of it, and then I am rotate that there. Another copy of it. Okay. All right. And so you're going, what the hell are you doing, dude? That looks terrible. I agree. Because what we're going to do is a brush tool on black on a layer mask. Start getting rid of, first off, that's too feathery, so I'm going to make it sharp. So all of this, I'm going to mask all of that out because I just want that edge. Grab my other. I'm going to put a layer mask on that one. So white reveals, black conceals when you're if you work in Photoshop and you're working on layer masks. And anything gray in between shades is varying degrees of opacity. So I want a black. Crap that I don't want. And I'm going to bring up the background. And once again, I'm going to cover everything I don't want. finding some top layer. Top layer. Part of it. Yeah, okay. Close enough. This is chill. Oh yeah? What do we got? What do we got? Don't keep us in suspense. Come on, what we got going? Yeah, what do we think? What do we think? Yay! Xanthi. Xanthi is here. Yes. Please annoy us. Please. What do you think, Jason? Looks like it's a little more centered. That. YouTube blocked your comment. I don't. Yeah. Well, if it. Oh, okay. It blocked your link. Midwest. I mean, was that? Is it a .com? .us. Okay. In the old days, I would advise against like the alternate dot, whatevers. I think these days it doesn't matter anymore. Especially because people are getting away from trying to be so anal about their SEO. Xanthi may have more input on that, seeing as she does WordPress sites, and I don't know what her input is on domain names. But yeah, Midwest Merchandiser. That's the name of your business. .us will work. Did that cost you any more or less? Sorry, excuse me. Maybe I didn't have enough coffee. See, that's the thing, Alex. If I would have had the triple venti mocha, I wouldn't be yawning. I'm going to call this the full color logo bug. Did I not make an original copy of the background? I did not. And it is smart object. I can drag that away and boom, there we have it. Full. Did you go ahead and buy that? Must be a long ass delay. Squirrel is squirrel. 50 for 3 years. Holy shit. Am I that far out of the domain name game? Xanthi, are you still around? I'm sure you are. I'm just, before I start talking about something here. How do you go from $35 to $7.99? MidwestMerchandiser.com is taken. Restrictions apply, though. Don't know what that means. Namecheap.com. That sounds good. Yes. Right. I agree. You know, you always want something with the first name, with the full name, if you. Yeah. It is a racket. If you don't have hosting, a lot of times they will like get you a domain name for free. Yes, but even if you fall under business use, any domain can fall under business, except for like I've seen people .net, .biz. The .com being the most is the most common, and it's what. Because I guarantee you what'll happen is you'll tell people, hey, go to midwestmerchandiser.us, and they will automatically type in .com when doing it. That is just something ingrained in users, and so, you know, you'll have to make sure to, you know, every now and then emphasize it's .us, not .com, .us when talking about it. It's different when you actually have a link, because, you know, the actual link. Yeah. But again, I know you want the full name, but there's nothing wrong with going with you know, like MW Merchandiser. SE is for like Sweden, though, isn't it, Xanthi? Yes. Nothing wrong. Again, nothing wrong with you. It's not a right or wrong thing. It's just one of those thinking as a user, an end user. So. The one thing I want to do is just make sure you know, you don't overpay for something. You're like, you know, GoDaddy has great customer service and everything, but all right, Xanthi. Remember when I was on, you know, we did our collaboration. I was on your show, and we were talking about my web hosting, my freelance site. And the domain I had was mediahouse.com. Up here, I will type it in. Mediahouse.com. I had that domain. Since 1997. I don't know if you were here yesterday. You might not have been here yesterday when I was talking about this, Dr. Energy. I don't think you were. You were logging? Something to that effect. Jason might have been here. I let that domain name expire like an idiot because oh, I need to put an H in there. Media, yeah, house, house.com. I owned that domain. Look how much that shit is worth. Look at how much that shit is worth. I owned that domain. True. This is true. Because whoever has it, they ain't using it. They're not using. There's no mediahouse.com. It leads to well, here, I'll show you what it leads to. This place called Afternick. A squatter. Some sort of squatter. And I can make an offer. Oh. Yes, I'm with you. I'm with you, Joe. Jesus. My God. My God. Anyway, all right. Enough, like, it's crying over spilt milk. Enough crying. Moving on. We are moving on with life. We can't change the past. I just need to remember not to let go of domain. Well, thank you. Thank you. I just sort of railed a little bit, not rail, but was talking about, the branding, like with Jason's branding, uh, uh, and I kind of hit the nail on the head, and he's a forward thinker on that. The whole ripped paper look and everything, I was like, that's to me, that's some good branding for what he wants to do, which is, going out and reselling, packaging, reselling merchandise. I see that as different though, Jason. I see that as different. I mean, when you have people that go out and or have things in garage sales that you can resell. I don't see anything wrong with that, really. I don't think that's the same thing. Uh, now, if you went into the store and bought up a bunch of wood, you know, the Lowe's went down to the store and bought up all their wood, so that no one else could buy them, and then went out to the corner and then jacked the prices up triple, then we'd have a problem. Well, Xanthi, you should be able to, on any of these social media, you should be able to change your username, your display name to something like Xanthi. I did it on Twitter. I did it like 5 times on Twitter almost. You can also, have several Twitter accounts that you can kind of group together. I've got it that way myself. And there's nothing wrong with, like, taking Xanthi S and you say that is what I want to be known by, and then tailor everything, over, and you just got to let people know, hey, this is what I'm going by. This is my page. Come over and join me, But yeah, I think there are most social media have that mechanism where you can go in and, because I changed to like Derek D Moore and then Derek S Moore, and for one of my big Twitter, and because I had the most I guess followers on one account, I finally changed to Grim Skull. I started another account, but you could usually change your Twitter handle. Instagram does the same thing if you do Instagram, but I don't do. I mean, I have an Instagram account, but I don't use it as a. I don't know. You'll have to check it out. I'm pretty sure you can do. If you need. Well. Well, your page, but your main page is Xanthi S, isn't it? David could probably provide some better insight than I, though. Certainly ask that question to David too. Yes, you can go into your Facebook. I was Grim Skull, but I wanted the capital S, so I changed it to the capital S and it took it. But aren't you already Xanthi S on your page? If that's what you're going for, right, Xanthi? Or do you want to change it all to XS Designs? All right, groovy. So what do you want it to be, Xanthi? Oh, you don't want the space anymore. Hey, and there's nothing wrong with taking a little bit to think about that. Nothing at all. That breakfast looks great. I'm totally jelly. My daughter would kill for that cup. Cool. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do some barbecue. That link's broken now. What's up with that? That was your whole pay. Whole pay. Anthony. There we go. All right. So that's it. No, you just changed it. You changed your at, right? That's what you wanted, the at changed. What you're saying. I just had to do another search and it went back. It found it. You're good. See, there you go. We're good. You're good. Good. But yeah, you just wanted to change the at. Got it. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. Violet Blackburn and Violet Blackburn. Okay. Gotcha. Yes, I want everything to have the same Grim, capital G and S and everything. So yeah, I wouldn't change that. Grim. I don't have. Can I change that? I should be able to change that, right? That's all. That's what I want to do. All right, let's see. Let's see what happens. Nope, it just keeps it. Oh, I can put my website now, grimskull.com. Now that it's kind of up. But it didn't change my username. Or did it? Not. Yo. They're not gonna let me. Not gonna let me do that. Oh. I need to start posting more on Instagram so that my branding starts taking over. Hi, David, if you're watching. Impartial Geek, if you're watching. I know you're active around everything, and in case you're lurking, hey, what's up? It was fun last night. Being in the voice chat thing, it was kind of. Yeah, probably. That's fine. It's probably the same way with Twitter, right? David's always watching. Cheers, mate. Yeah. Yes, you missed some fun last night, but that's okay. What you really need to do, Xanthia, did you watch the stream when he was on with Nick Nimmons and Roberto Blake? And another guy, which I can't remember his name, Benji something. If you didn't see him on with Nick Nimmons yesterday and Roberto Blake, yes. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you did, because that was a lot. That was some great information, some great content, some great advice. A lot of the same stuff that David, talks about. I really enjoyed watching it. I didn't watch all of it, but most of the most of what I saw was just, again, it's no magic pill. There's no magic bullet. Not that you and I are looking for that, but it was certainly he does. But I mean, that's right. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Some of the stuff you just got to cut through like that. I don't necessarily I don't necessarily disagree, you know, with things, but I mean, yeah, yeah, yeah. There are there are I okay. There's a lot of good advice in there. A lot of great advice in there. So yeah, it is worth a watch, even a second watch. Um, I just kind of glossed over it, really. Uh, Not that I, agreed or disagree with what he was saying. Watch it, get the information you want out of it. But Roberto Blake does a great job. Great job of giving information. So does Nick, and David did a bang up job uh, out there. And I love seeing David out and about, especially in the mix with other content creators. If you have not caught Dr. Elo with the Rob Balabas from TubeBuddy. Even without Dr. Elo, there's the Rob. Again, I'm saying this wrong, and I should go find the information so I can post it so you can go to the right place. You get a chance to watch any of those panels that talk about content creation and where we're at and where we're going. There are a lot of older, more the more. I don't mean this in a condescending way. Yeah, a lot of people think of this type of content creation as a young person's game, but it has been around now that you have a lot of uh, OG streamer content creators that you know built this. Uh, I've always it's like most content creators are just people who take advantage of stuff that people have already done, uh, and they're not really um, contributing anything useful to the content creation environment. They don't start they go viral and then they just start doing the same thing over and over again that just it's kind of stupid, and then you just got a bunch of teenagers sitting around just watching other teenagers doing stupid things. And for a long time, that is what content creation was on YouTube, and it kind of still is. I don't think the guild we weed those kind of folks out. I feel and I feel that most of the people in the guild, they're serious about wanting to be content creators, share the information and knowledge that they have with other people, and give give viewers value. Hopefully that's what I do. You know, provide some sort of value. Kind of talk a lot like Roberto Blake, but you're not an old fart, Xanthi. You're not an old fart. So far, well, I don't think I'm the oldest person that is in the guild, but I think there are some older people, but I think I'm the oldest that is the most active. So yes, providing value. Okay. If you need to warm up your coffee, go do it, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go warm up my coffee. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Boy, that fresh, warm. Second cup. Is it OBS you are using? Yes, ma'am. I am using OBS. And I will gladly help you out. But I believe you're on a Mac. Right? You're on a Mac, or are you on PC? Yes, no. Yes, you're on a Mac. No, you're not. No, you're not on a PC. Oh, okay. PC. Yes. All right. You and I are, you know. Which one did you get? Which Stream Deck did you get? There's mine. What's up, Andrew? That? I've got, this is the 15 key. Yes, this is the standard. This is the only screen. I have one screen, okay? One screen of one page, as they call it. One page of stuff. Start simple. Start simple, Xanthi. Don't try to, off the bat get too fancy. Set up your scene switchers, a mic mute. You only have one cam. You'll want to set up a way to switch your music or to mute your music if necessary also. Not sure how you bring your music in or what kind of. Got it. Yeah. You should be able to set up are you using Stream Elements? Stream Elements and any of the free overlays. I might have to, because I have the Elgato Wave 3 microphone. During the week, most of the time when you stream, it's like I'm in the middle of work, so it'd have to be like one of the weekend kind of deals. And if you're not in too much of a rush, I will be more than happy. Say, next weekend. We could do Saturday and Sunday. Yeah. The only issue I would probably run into myself is audio routing. This week maybe I'll mess around because, like I said, I use the Elgato Wave 3, which has routing software. It's sort of like the Go XLR, just without all the special effects. You can't get the software on its own, but there is other software out there that you can use. Alan H is master at OBS, and he might be able to point in that direction. But I have my microphone, I have my system sounds, I have my browser. Like, do you need this? No, you don't need this. You don't need it at all. I'm just showing you what I use. And frankly, I'm jealous of those folks that have the Go XLR. Yes, exactly, Joe. That's another thing I was going to mention is there's Voicemeeter Banana. Now all of these have a bit of learning curve, so let's work on at least getting you set up with your OBS with your cams and your screens set up. Yeah, we'll take it a little step at a time, just small steps at a time. You're welcome, Jason. You're welcome, Jason. As you see, I get down these rabbit holes, not bad rabbit holes, but we'll keep plugging away. We'll keep plugging away on that. What's nice is I went to get my coffee, some coffee, and it is dead silent. Dead silent in it. Nobody here but me and the dog. All right, so you shouldn't be able to hear any music now. Can I mess with the settings while I'm streaming? I don't think I can. Was I drinking last night? No. No need to apologize. That's a valid question. Was I drinking? Half the time it sounds like I've been drinking because I have mush mouth half the time. And the way I talk, and maybe my nose is a little red. I don't know. Hey, Hendrik. We will. We'll have to do that. The chill stream with Henrik also. He was drinking. Well, I mean, yeah, I did not drink last night. I just kind of I was trying to work on just stuff, but might as well have been drinking because David did his. Is he not Swedish? Is that not natural? He should be speaking Swedish. He's from Sweden. It is very valid. Very valid. Good. Okay. Hmm. My mind's working on audio stuff, but we're not gonna worry about the audio stuff right now. Uh, we are not gonna worry about all your system sounds, all that kind of stuff. Uh, you're gonna bring your mic in the audio mixer, and then you're also gonna have your desktop audio, which that's where Spotify is going to be, and you'll just have to, at the moment, control the volume with that through Spotify. But I believe you can use Stream Deck to mute to control apps. So it can control the volume. Uh, let's just look. I'll show you. Voice mod changer. Where did that come? Might have to look at that. You can get actions for your Stream Deck. A lot of fun. Spotify integration. Oh, just yet. You could set up hotkeys. You can tweet. Control YouTube. I don't do Twitch. There's a control center. You can control the things on your but like I've got all kinds of things you could do with your Stream Deck. You could set up, different profiles, set up different pages. Like for me, I can go to my audio stuff. I gotta fix all those icons. They're shitty, but that's the wavelength icons. But that lets me control all the wavelength audio stuff, and I can go back to my main screen. That's what they do, right? That's what 5-year-olds do. You got to take care of stuff. You do that. Xanthi, also, once you get your Stream Deck and you want these nice kind of overlays, these aren't even the animated ones. I need to go back in and put the animated ones in. They have free button graphics at nerdordie.com. They also have these that there's ones you could buy, but they have free ones. You can also design your own, of course. Yeah, these are nice. They're really nice, and I'm ashamed to admit that I go and got some other ones, instead of designing my own, but it's one of those things where you want to get up and running fast. So, you know, it's like you don't want to do your own taxes. You go to the tax person. They get them done fast because it's going to take you extra long. But there are free ones. There are free ones on nerdordie.com. Also, I believe that we have guild versions, free versions in the works. I turned the music off, but now it's back on. So for me, I can bring in, my browser. See you, Xanthi. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for hanging out. All right. Enough of that. What else is going on? Alex is live. Haven't seen Nail this morning. Hey, no problem, Joe. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I can catch you guys on the next live stream. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. I keep forgetting I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I don't have to go to work tomorrow. It's Memorial Day. I got a whole nother day. Cheers. See ya. And I think with that, I don't know if Andrew's still here. Thanks everybody for hanging out with me this Sunday morning on this Memorial Day weekend. I am going to hop off and kind of buckle down and get some projects done that I need to get done. Xanthi, Joe, Midwest Merchandiser, Jason there, Andrew, Alex. I think he's doing his thing. So if you want to go check out the Politics Show stream in Gilded, I think he posted a link. Hop on over there, show the guy some love. I'm gonna kind of buckle down on some projects and try to get some content created and everybody have a happy Memorial Day. So cheers. Peace out.